This week, California lawmakers need to sort through hundreds of proposed laws before they take off for their month-long summer recess.
One of those proposals lawmakers will debate this week attempts to prevent federal law enforcement from covering their faces. KCRA 3 Capitol correspondent Ashley Zavala joins us now. And Ashley, of course, we know this is in response to all of those immigration raids and how officers reportedly have not been identifying themselves.
Exactly. Those images that we've been seeing, especially out of Southern California, with officers covering their faces in those immigration operations. But a big question going into the hearing on that proposal is if it's actually constitutional, because experts and other lawmakers note the state does not have control over federal law enforcement. So that proposal is specifically Senate Bill 627. Democratic state senators Scott Wiener and Jesse Arreguin filed it just last month as California leaders and President Trump clashed over the immigration raids in Los Angeles. The bill will be considered in the Assembly Public Safety Committee hearing at 8:30 in the morning on Tuesday. That's tomorrow. The bill specifically would prohibit law enforcement at every level in California from covering their faces or personal disguising themselves while carrying out a law enforcement related operation. It does make an exception for those workers, those who are working undercover. Officers overall under this proposal would need to have something to identify themselves. Otherwise, they could face a misdemeanor. It would also require state, local, and federal law enforcement agencies to give a heads up to local law enforcement if there is a planned operation that could include masking or disguising happening in that area. That's actually something that's been added to the bill within the last week. Law enforcement groups are against this, and the Trump administration has said officers are masking to protect themselves. Wiener and Arreguin note officers need to be transparent about who they are. Otherwise, they say there's no accountability with this.
All right, so definitely a larger discussion to be had. So are any lawmakers questioning if the state can actually do this?
Yeah, and actually since the beginning of this proposal being filed, Democratic Assembly Public Safety Committee Chairman Nick Schultz, who's going to ultimately decide tomorrow, I mean, he's expressed a lot of those questions. He said a few weeks ago he was certainly going to discuss this with the senators if this is even possible. We will actually get to see that conversation play out publicly again tomorrow in that hearing. If it dies in this committee, it's likely dead for the year. Friday is the next major deadline for bills, as you both mentioned, California lawmakers leave for a month.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much, Ashley.